So the implications of going into a lesson like this and helping students understand, um, one of the implications would be the safety measures taken in regards to using the various equipment such as the glue gun or even the soldering iron, and how to properly use these tools effectively without getting hurt or possibly hurting someone around you. An important thing to do in this regard would be to have a prior lesson, or at least a rundown on the instructions uh, of the in the use of the tools to do this project. Um, so in regards to the soldering iron, an important thing to do would be to provide students with the with safety glasses so their eyes aren't affected by the smoke caused from the solder when it's burning. Another one would be to not leave the soldering iron on while not in use, to avoid anyone being burnt. Uh, Allow students to know not to touch the tip of the soldering iron, and demonstrate the correct methods in using the soldering iron. Another one with the glue gun would be to make sure that you stick on whatever you're using instantly, as it can dry up really fast, and not to touch the glue with your bare hands, as it can get really hot. Another thing would be to not leave the glue gun laying around either, as it's constantly heating up and it will melt the glue um, onto the surroundings, and it's really hard to take off. So, in regards to some positive implications, would be the use of inquiry-based learning when sorting out the wiring of the artifact. So the students will be involved in direct investigation, and will have a hands-on experience with the wires. They'll go through trial and error, and investigative thinking into how to connect the proper circuit together. And this is very beneficial to them, as it will assist their learning by also cooperating possibly with students around them to find the answers in how to correctly put the wiring for the artifact together. And some KLAs that were experienced in the making of the artifact could definitely be the use of some creative art, for example, in regards to the painting and the artwork that goes into, for example, building the tent, and the various techniques used to fold the paper, the tissue paper, for example, or even to connect the paddle pop sticks in a way to make them to get them in a circular motion. The painting of the newspapers that we used to make the teacups could link to art as well, and this could be done in a lesson in the build up to building the project, or even or after developing the circuit, when the students figure out what they want to do. Another example would be through history. We're learning about the history of amusement parks to give students an idea of the different things they want to use in the park, or in the artifact that they would like to build. Another one would be through English, to give the students an opportunity to go through a bit of creative writing in what they'd experienced in a day out at an amusement park, or maybe recalling an experience they had at an amusement park.